I think it's just too confusing for new people. Like, if I was a new person, I just wouldn't do it. Because you look at all this shit, you're just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Let's see. Let me go to my channel.
I think like the game is just like not coherent anymore. And it's like, what are you supposed to get? How do you know what's good? Right? Back in the day, you remember like you'd be in Shatrath or whatever, and you'd see a badass motherfucker with cool armor and a fucking sick ass mount. That like meant something.
I just
The
started streaming,
Alliance
by the
leaves
way.
no
Get
one
it all
behind.
started.
Let's fucking
So
do it.
just a little test, but everything seems okay. I'll look at it later.
Don't leave
but
your post. I need
yeah, let's
everyone
just
in
start
top
doing
form
these
if we're to
quests.
complete this mission.
Fuck these guys.
Show me what you can do.
Yeah, man. I think the way he described what Classic 2 would be was fascinating. Like how it literally would just be so to defeat Ragnaros, and it's not like the Burning Crusade attacks. It's just kind of like this, like the weird continuation of
Good.
the
Next,
politics of the current
Sorry.
world building.
we weren't expecting rain.
Yeah, like
Keep
we'd
the
have
guard
to
up.
just start over
Private
with
Cole
whole
will run you
new
through the rest of the
characters,
drills.
new
I need to
storylines.
discuss this
Like
storm with
obviously
the
they
helm.
want to move away from factions, I feel like.
True.
That's gonna require a whole
Oh,
game
you think? Oh wait, you
restart.
think they want to go away from that and just away from say it again?
Like I think that they want to go away from factions.
I'm here to help, however
So
I
it would
can.
just be like the Druids are the Druid. I mean the Night Elves are the Night Elves, and then
I just want to get
humans are the
Well,
humans.
Never run
I
for your
think in
opponent.
an
Stand your
ideal
ground, fight
scenario,
until the end.
we would have, I don't know,
Remember to always
like
face your
maybe like every race just starts out with its own reputation, and then if you want to go to like other places, you gotta earn the race's trust or whatever.
Oh,
Like
That could
horde
be
races
cool.
will have an
Whatever
easier
we
time
find on
doing
that
it with each other, but like you could eventually say like as an orc, go to Stormwind.
That could
If
be pretty fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie.
like give players like as they work towards level cap, they could do like quests for the Alliance or whatever, which obviously like wouldn't be the Alliance, it would be like the Alliance.
Oh wait, is the map?
Formerly known as the Alliance, you know?
Do you have the map on your thing or?
Oh no, that'll
I
that
bet
comes
we'll save
later.
the expedition
What
in no
the
time.
fuck?
Yeah, I'm serious. It's fucking weird.
Should we be in a group? Where are you?
Captain,
I'll
we
invite
can't
you when you
weather
get
the
here.
storm for long.
Everyone below decks now.
Oh.
I don't know if I can invite you yet. Oh, hold on, I got my friends list open.
I shouldn't have left Ironforge.
I shouldn't have left
We have a
Iron
mission to
Forge.
accomplish.
Shouldn't have left Delta Cell.
Stay focused and sharp.
Yeah, I think like you just gotta go clean slate, you know?
I think that I want to
Start over and start with this new modern idea, right? They want to have like a fast leveling curve. They want to have no factions, right? It's like you'd probably have like a big unified capital city, all the old locations that still survive, and then fucking go from there, right? Consolidate the races, right? Like you could put like
Take the
orcs
light.
and
Are
Mag'har
you
orcs
injured?
all together.
Don't leave your post unattended.
All
You'll
that
find
bullshit,
missing
right? Gnomes and
expedition
mecha
Murlocs
gnomes
are
all
dangerous in large
together.
numbers. Take
here,
back
give me
our
1
supplies,
second.
but
I'm just
avoid
gonna
fighting too
message.
many of them
We have like an icon or a thing flashes in our Discord that someone's streaming, but mine for some reason isn't. Hey, 1 second. I'm just gonna add the.
No, you're good. I'm just gonna keep shooting Murlocs. And then yeah, I would just go like with a super basic story, right? Maybe have like a big bad that's like Ragnaros, like a force of nature, right? Bring back the dragons. Bring back all that shit. Like let's just keep it simple, you know?
Yeah, maybe we can. Maybe we can actually, since it's canon that we defeat Ragnaros, but we can maybe delve more into Neptulon and the other elements right away now that we've done
Exactly.
that. You know.
Therazane. Because then also too, like you could smooth out how like a lot of the zones are kind of disconnected due to the fucking way that the expansions all came out. Right? It's like we could lower the level on like let's say like Northrend. We could lower the level on all the Kata zones to where they're all part of the main story. You know,
Yeah.
tie them all back in, and then like we can show what the world looks like now that all those problems are solved, right? So you go to the Northrend now, and not everyone is talking about fucking Arthas.
Because wait, I missed the that part for why that. So can you repeat that?
I was gonna say, right? Because if you restart the world, right, then every part of the world will be on the same part of the story. You know what I
Well,
mean?
True, but we're also still thinking from like if we're gonna do something like, well, like World of Warcraft 2, it would be just a continuation from classic WoW. Like there would still be, like there would still be what's it called, Illidan and fucking Arthas.
Well, I think you can just do a continuation post the next expansion, right? Like whatever that is. And then after that just be like, this is the last expansion for World of Warcraft 1. And then in World of Warcraft 2, you make a cohesive world that doesn't have all these different storylines going on, right? Where like you could go to fucking Northrend right now and have to deal with all these Death Knights who go on to do completely different shit in like Legion. Where like it doesn't make any sense from a continuity standpoint. You know what I mean? Or
Right.
like you go to Outland and everyone's like, "Oh, fuck Illidan," and then you go to Legion and everyone's like, "We need Illidan to help us." It's like weird, right? Where like if you restarted WoW 2, you could just have whenever anybody talks about Illidan, it's like, "Yeah, that guy was dope. He fought off the Burning Legion. We love him." Or, you know, whatever. Don't agree with his methods, but he got the job done.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point because in currently, I don't know, have you on your main character done stuff like the time rifts and stuff yet, or no?
Yeah.
So have you did you get to do the one that was Varian in the future?
No. That sounds dope.
It's basically like he's a more grizzled Where do we turn this quest in?
Over here.
Oh.
Oh, type /reload. It should bring your map back in. This fucking,
Oh,
there you go.
fuck.
Starting area is fucking whack.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Alright,
The
we're gonna
Alliance
heal
leaves
up
no
the
one behind.
nerds.
Okay.
Stay focused and sharp. Keep your guard up. Lives depend on us.
Oh,
Be
okay. So I
safe.
can do regrowth now. Yeah.
So I guess like my idea, right, would be like you just update all the zones of the world so they're on the same part of the story, right? Because it's like if you go to Northrend right now, the biggest threat in the fucking world is Arthas.
Never seen
Uh-huh.
a storm.
But like to us, right, Arthas has been dead for like fucking 12
Nasty
years.
storm. It must have hit the
Right.
first
15
one,
years
too.
actually, you know, that I think about it. So
Don't worry.
we would just
We'll
essentially
find
like
the
when you go to
expedition.
Northrend, the only person
We'll
you're gonna
find
see
that
is gonna
missing
be like
expedition.
Bolvar.
Stay focused
The
and sharp.
Scourge is gonna be way
Keep your
pushed
guard
back.
up. Lives depend on us. You three.
Stuff like
Scour
that.
the island for any sign of the expedition. Recruit,
yes,
you and I will
okay.
scout ahead.
That's all I mean, right? Is like you would get everything, right? Where right now, let's say you're going through Kata content, there are still quests where like Deathwing is still destroying the fucking world.
Right.
Like it doesn't make any sense.
Like it could almost be like a canonical, like the other, like not to say like the, well, you know, like how in did you ever watch the very first Spider-Man Homecoming movie a while back?
Yeah.
So like they had like the group of, you know, people who would clean up the city and then use weapons that like
We have a
were
mission
left
to
back
accomplish.
from these huge
They
wars and
knew
battles and stuff, right?
You would come.
It would just be basically like, you know,
Something.
that kind of
He's my
side of
son.
what's it
More
called,
than
that,
Azeroth.
He's a
where,
soldier
like,
of the
Exactly
Alliance.
what
leave no
we
one
need.
harmed.
it could be pretty
Yes.
neat, and then you would
Just wrap everything up, bring all of the storylines together, So like we're on the same page, and then put a threat on top of that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then we could every once in a while interact with like the mainstream characters and some shit like that.
Yeah, and like I'm not saying get rid of the old characters. I just mean like we need to consolidate, right? Make the world itself feel cohesive again.
Fuck. What does this kid want? More meat? How much meat do I need? Or do I need to cook it?
Yeah, you
Oh.
gotta cook it
Quill
fire,
boy.
and then feed it to her.
Ambushed us.
Yeah.
There's like, you know, other things too, right? Like a lot of the leaders
We'll find
have
that missing
changed.
expedition.
It's confusing,
your
right?
post
If you're doing the
unattended.
BFA shit, you're still
Recruit.
taking orders from
Quill boy
Sylvanas,
are
even
far
though she's
deadlier than
gone
Warlocks.
now.
You need to
Yeah.
be ready for the dangers ahead.
And then it's like everyone's like, we gotta listen to Sylvana, she's the war chief, but like she's not the war chief. You know what I mean?
Alright, your
Yeah,
spells
the
could be
Shadow
We
used
Lines.
just need to
Cast them to
smooth it
start
all
combat.
out.
That was a
Don't
little
let the enemy
bit
start
of
it
a
for you.
Weird intro, Shadowlands and shit like that.
So,
What the fuck's going
Do
on?
you-
Why
Well
is he?
met.
I think so. This is like a.
Press 2 on your opponent? What? Am I supposed to?
Oh, hold on. Sorry, I gotta fucking do. It's like a class specific thing.
Oh. Abilities proven against Captain Garrett.
Sorry, I'm sure as soon as I'm done with this, it'll let you do it.
Okay.
That's like, I guess, like all that I would advocate for from a world revamp is like I would want all of the zones to be relevant in some capacity.
Right.
Why the fuck do you not have the quest? Oh, over here.
Let me just. Okay.
Beat his ass.
Which one? Where is he at? This guy?
The Alliance. Your spells can be. Moonfire will damage your opponent. You used Moonfire too soon.
Oh,
You'll do
sorry.
Alright,
more
you gotta
damage if
do
you
it
use
the way
when
they
it's
want
almost
you to do
expired.
it.
You used Moonfire too soon. You'll
Piece
do
of
more
shit.
damage if
You gotta
use it
listen to
when
her.
it is
She'll tell
almost
you when to
expired.
do it.
Alright, alright.
Just remember, this is a tutorial. New players, you used Moonfire too soon.
Now I know I do it.
Moonfire is fading. Cast it again.
Bam!
Keep using
did
Wrath
it.
while Moonfire.
Oh
used
my God.
Moonfire
Oh,
too soon.
Wrath.
You'll do more damage if you use it when it is almost expired.
It's almost expired?
Because I guess like it would just for me it would be cool to have all those like old zones get out of that
Moonfire is
weird
fading.
like
Cast it again.
expansion specific time frame.
Excellent. Let's try
Like
one
to
more
go
time.
to
Moonfire and
Northrend
Wrath will help
now,
strike down. You
you
used
know?
Moonfire too soon.
Say it again?
You'll do more
What?
damage
Like I'd
if you
like to
use
go
it
to
when it is almost
Northrend
expired.
currently. I don't want to keep going like every time you go to Northrend it's
You
Northrend.
used Moonfire
2008.
Too soon. You used Moonfire too soon. You'll do
Stop
more
using
damage
Moonfire
if
too
you use it
soon.
when
I
it's
wasn't
almost
before.
expired.
It would be kind of interesting, but like, what else would you want to? What?
Like just imagine you go to Northrend, the content is all
You used
current. There's like
Moonfire
world
too
quests
soon.
there.
You'll do more damage if you use it
She'll
when it
tell
is
you when to
almost
use
expired.
Moonfire.
You used Moonfire
That was an
too
accident.
soon. You'll do more damage if you
Fucking
use it when it
shit.
is almost expired.
The one for fucking mage is so
Moonfire
annoying.
is fading. Cast it again.
There you go.
You're ready to face the Quill Boar.
I did
Because you
it.
have
Our
to
people back.
fucking Frostbolter and then like kite her around.
What? What are you talking about?
Like every class has like a different version of this.
Oh.
We have a mission
I'm
to
basically
accomplish.
God, so
Keep your guard
don't
up.
worry about it.
Lives depend on us.
See, do I have any of my heirloom gear that I can set on, if anything?
I do.
I could. Have you put yours on?
I will.
Let's do it right now, actually. Before let's see, what's the best?
Gotta have my swift hand of justice. Oh my god, dude.
And I use a staff. Oh, what's the? Let's see, what would be better for? Not intellect.
Because, like, think about how cool it would be if you were sitting in Stormwind, you open your map, and there's world quests everywhere. And they're all relevant, and they're all good. And every zone is, like, cool to go to, because every zone is, like, connected in some way, or at the very least, like, every zone is, serves some sort of purpose.
I will say, I had a bit, a small moment where like, oh shit, how did it go? It was like fuck. I was just thinking I'm a little too high right now. It'll come back to me and I'll tell you about it.
You used Moonfire too soon.
I know, Moonfire's in my brain. Let's see. Oh.
Ron is a fucking bird.
I'm trying to add all these fucking items to equip your gear. Stop. I know. Oh, this is aggravating. I'm a pimp named Slipback. Pimp named Slipback. No, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Sorry about this, man. Sorry for taking so long. Let's see. Can you hear me, Keith?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just harassing. I'm harassing this guy over here.
Can I have this at the same time? Sweet. That's a neck. Is that a better one? No. Rain. Oh, forgot I could choose my loot things. Thank God. What are you gonna do for your professions?
Oh.
Do you think we should do something that benefits both of us? Or I'm thinking this.
I could do Taylor Enchanting just because it's straightforward.
Because we're gonna be needing shit for. These are our PvP, right? That was the idea.
No, this is for dungeons.
Is that what you're thinking for these two? Okay, so then we want to do mythic. Oh, I'm so stupid. You're right. I know. I'm high key.
We can do a PvP.
No. You have to excuse me. I'm really high. Okay. Oh, you're right. We were completely talking. We were talking about like augment and all that shit. Oh, it's gonna be nerfed. I'm so stupid. Okay, so what?
I don't even know what's good in PvP, to be honest.
Me neither. So I'm trying to think. What did they? Cooking is gonna be easy to get up, so we won't have to worry about like food and having that stat bonus. But yeah, I don't understand what's next for like elixirs and
Oh yeah, dude, the professions are so annoying in this expansion.
Is it really?
They did so much. Like, it's too much. I think like professions were fine the way they were. So I'm thinking like I could do like Taylor Enchanting, and then do you want to do like Herb Alch? That covers like all the bases that you need, really.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could do that.
Go with the light. We'll head north and
And then, you know, it's kind of in theme. You're a druid and you're picking flowers and shit.
Pushing forward.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, like 'cause you're a stoner. So you out there
I've never
picking the
given up on
buds?
any
Fuck
member of the
yeah,
Alliance.
bro, boy,
I'm not about to
smoking
start by failing
buds.
my son.
I'm smoking buds right now, man. Grinding up my buds.
Where you at, Keith?
I'm still traumatized from that time that fucking Ronnie got me lit off my ass.
Oh yeah, man.
I'll never
So-
forget the look on his face when he was grinding up that nug in the fucking grinder, and he's like, "This is gonna get you fucked up."
So like, okay, so how did it go? Like, we're walking through me, like, so you took a hit, right? You know,
What
you
can
like,
I do for you?
was he like
So-
lighting? Go ahead.
Okay, so how it happened was
The hunt goes on.
the first time I ever smoked weed was
Let's go.
with
Those
Pat.
monsters have
Remember my
my
boss,
son.
Uh huh. Fat
I didn't
kiss.
see him,
Patticus,
but
back
I'm
in the
sure
day.
he's still alive.
And
I know.
he told
I
me that
raised
you're
him to
supposed to
overcome
hold
any
the smoke in
challenge.
for as long as possible. Let's
Alright.
take a big hit, hold the smoke in.
Focus will kill you.
Right, which you know, is kind of true.
And, yeah, you know, like I know that now, but like I also am like, you know, I was a beginner smoker,
For sure.
and I don't know what the fuck Ronnie gave me. Like I don't think it was normal weed.
That is also a possibility. He could have
So
given you some
He-
hash or something.
I have no fucking clue. He seemed to have been under the impression that it was like really good shit, and I'm like, well, again, I'm an amateur here. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
No worries. I think that's all of that could be excused right away.
So he gave me the shit, and I fucking take a huge rip off of it, and it was out of a bong.
So red flag number one. That's for the first. That's hard.
Yeah, I know that now.
Yeah.
At the time, I had no idea. I just thought it was gonna be a silly, funny little thing.
Yes.
So, I fucking take the hit, a big hit, hold it, and for like a good 20 minutes, I'm like
What was
kind of
that?
blasted. You already have cat form
Yeah.
at level 5?
Yeah.
Man, Blizzard's off the shits with this one.
All right.
So anyway, take a huge hit, hold it, blow it out. For about like 20 minutes, I'm like really fucking high, but it's like tolerable.
Okay.
And then it declines. I would describe it as like a death spiral. So like, I just remember like the room spinning, colors changing. I'm getting like, it's kind of like feeling like tired, but I also felt like I was gonna pass out at the same time. It's like going to sleep and going unconscious at the same time.
And,
And
how
so,
would you rate that
yeah.
experience?
So, I remember just waking up in different rooms of his house, and then I remember throwing up outside of a subway miles away,
Henry's mother.
and that was when I came to
Well,
for the
he was
last
right.
time.
Now, where's the rest of the
So,
expedition?
I don't really remember the experience, to be honest.
how we can find out.
I can say it did, in fact, get me fucked up.
Probably not like to what you were expecting, unfortunately.
There's no problem.
I mean,
with
I've only ever
engineering
had
and
one
so on.
good experience with
Let me know
marijuana,
how it goes.
and that was
I brought
in
along
Seattle
miniaturized
in a
stealthy
hotel room.
manic
I
fire
think that I have a bad time
Let's just unshrink it. Whoops,
doing it like with other people or like in places that like I don't feel comfortable.
For sure. For sure.
there.
And so like doing it in a hotel room
Give
was
it a try.
tolerable because like I knew where I was. I knew I wasn't going anywhere. I didn't have anything to do. Like I wasn't trying to like socialize with people I hadn't seen in a long time. And it was like the dose that they gave me on the edible, they said was about the equivalent of smoking an entire bowl, and I had no context for that at the time. But as from what I understand, that's like kind of a lot.
A bit.
So it was a high dose. but I
Come in. It
I was
seems
able
the
to
Scout
tolerate that
5000's camera
That's
is
good.
working as expected.
and it took a long time to
It
kick
has a
in too. They
camera?
weren't lying about
Then
edibles.
why does
It
anyone
took
Yeah.
about like an hour and a half,
As a backup,
and that was
of
after
course,
like
what if the machine
walking
were to break? We wouldn't be able to
and just
see.
waiting, and then they
I
say,
mean, I doubt anything of the sort will happen.
"What? You're supposed to
Just
forget about it,
Just a little around too much.
Quiet.
right?
I see something.
Like
Right.
you're not supposed to think about it."
Have you heard of I know a lot of YouTubers are advertised by these thing called hymns or whatever.
Yeah.
They use a bit of THC, and obviously they're more into like having sex and stuff. But it even for starters, like for people, it's a good opening because they don't go overboard with it. Because that's
Like
definitely not the
boner,
point.
like a boner pill.
It more like kind of gets because you're supposed to take it with your partner, and then it makes
They're
just the
bringing
whole
a
situation,
dragon back from the dead?
makes
How
it
are we going
more
to deal with that?
We have to
better
stop the
innuendo, gets
But
the
it would
blood
take an army
flowing.
to
Yeah, I
get
mean,
all the
for
undead.
both parties, yeah, I guess.
I can't say no. That aspect
The
of it
resizer
is
can enlarge one of the nearby boards
is game
so
changer.
It can trample all
Yeah?
of those monsters flat.
We don't have any other choice.
Oh yeah, no, that shit was wild. But yeah, I guess just the most part, every time I smoke weed, I just get incredibly paranoid or sick. That was like one of the only times that I had like a nice time with it.
Yeah, here, I'll say in the hymns. That's all it
Hymns.
is. Hymns.
Himothy. Him Duncan.
Honestly, I would recommend next time if you ever want to like fix or try to delve into something different. This is only when you're like, I want to try. I would love to just, I'll take it slow with you, and I will show you just as much as you want. I'll smoke right there with you, brother.
Well, I think if it was just the two of us, like either at your house or like at just somewhere remote, where like there was no pressure to do anything else, I think that I would be completely fine.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the other times have been like, again, like I'm in a place that I'm not like familiar with, or like I have to go somewhere shortly after. And I think that kind of thing just really puts me on fucking edge. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
Necromancy
scary.
is nothing next to technology.
And then I don't know
Bring back something one giant boar
the
coming
way
up.
that
Let's just calibrate the resizer.
I am. I don't know. I don't feel like I have any like benefits from being stoned. Like it doesn't like change my thinking or anything. I feel like I'm already kind of stoned all the time.
What do we have to do? Rested on the boars? We have to use this thing? What quest are you on?
I'm on like the one ahead of you.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you gotta shoot all the boars, then you get on top of the boar, and you ride him into the fucking
try
camp.
it now.
Kill every motherfucker in there.
Oh, blew it up.
Ooh, that
Okay.
won't do it all. Here, try again. Eureka! A giant boar!
Yeah,
Let's
okay.
report back to the captain.
Yeah, like I would smoke with you at a place that like we were just chilling. I don't think that I would have any problems with that. And especially because it's been so long, like my mentality about this stuff has changed a lot.
Definitely.
I used to be pretty
We'll
like
find that missing
against
expedition.
drugs,
Stay
and now I'm
focused
kind of
and
like I
sharp.
don't really care.
Don't leave your post. on
Another
your
thing
deal
I
with the
meant
army.
to. What
The
did I
rest
get?
of you,
A
push
dash
forward and set
for
up
my
camp once
cap
you've cleared a path.
form? Let me see. Shift into cap form. Okay. Another thing you said is like you don't know like much, much you'll get out of it. That's like good because that means you're not trying it because you quote unquote need it for something else. That's probably the worst negative headspace people have, where they're like, I would like to try this drug, because I'm feeling this way or whatever, and when I feel sad. You know what I mean. You're coming into it of
Order
just
the boar
wanting
trample.
to
It's the only way to take down the larger
in
one.
a
Something's
sense,
happening to the boar.
try
Hang
it
on,
and
recruit.
enjoy it for fun.
Yeah, and it's like I've
We've
kind of
dealt
like
with the
been in and
undead.
out of that with like
Now let's finish
alcohol.
off that necromancer and save my son.
Yeah, then you'll
It's like I just have a different perspective about the whole thing.
you have the best perspective about the whole thing, Kiefer. Kiefer, that, and remember that you have so much self-control with it that people nowadays will never.
Yeah, well, especially now that it's like legal, and I think like a lot of people think that marijuana is like this magical thing.
Good riddance. Let's go check on Henry.
Mother,
I'm just like whatever
I'm
about the whole
sorry.
thing.
I tried to fight the ogres, but they were too strong.
Henry,
I
always remember that you are more than your mistakes. Now, Private Garrick, I want a full situation report.
Yeah, Terrence McKenna really helped me come around to like a lot of that stuff. If you ever listen to his shit, it's really good. Great to meet ya.
Oh. I don't know what I was waiting for. What's this boar thing? Where did you go?
I'll try my best to help.
Let's see which one looks cooler. I guess that one. Oh, choose a road.
Oh, I forgot,
Watch
dude.
out.
Priests
Yes, Mom.
have the sickest
Captain Garrick.
armor right now.
The ogres are using
Oh, that's
necromancy
dope.
to
I'm
raise
gonna
a
have some
dragon
cool
from the dead.
sets.
You get some of the armor sets.
The priest armor sets are really good. I think like priest has been bangers after bangers after bangers. Like all the priest armor's fucking cool.
I saw for I don't know if it was for mages, for priests and stuff like that, but they're doing stuff where they're like more giving them rather than like a full robe, kind of splitting the legs and kind of having it look like a longer overcoat. It looks pretty badass if you look at the newer sets that are coming out.
Oh, dude, well that one set we were looking at was fucking crazy.
Yeah, right.
I was like, yes, I want that one. I love the preset that's got the like the darkness hood. What set is that? Trying to find it. Oh man, the golden fucking creepy face one. Banger set. What else do we got? You know, so much cool like wing motifs.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What's the set that I'm thinking of? Oh yeah, Absolution. Like these shoulders are so fucking good. Come on, that's dope. Oh, and who could forget the Vestments of Prophecy? This is just a classic fucking set.
Oh, of course.
You know, the oldies but goodies. Like these ones are fucking cool. Yeah, Priest is just dope. Great sets. Oh, this.
Where are we supposed to go?
Did you pick up all your quests?
I think so. Oh, maybe I didn't actually. What's that? Hold on. Let's see, spellbook. Hold on. Dash. It's for dash here, or is it? Okay, my apologies.
We can't
I'm
rest
dozing off.
until we stop the ritual.
My apologies.
Ogres and necromancy.
You're good.
A
It's not the
dangerous
most
combination.
enthralling zone.
I
Hello?
know. I have to buy a tabard. Neato. Right click an item to sell it. Okay. Take my broken bird brain that I smash on a rock to eat later. But now it's time for you to eat.
Have a good one.
Have a good one.
I know that one.
Finish my milky.
Together, we'll see our way through this.
Oh, my
You should have
little
like a
gnat
druid.
sack. A what?
I'm grabbing a pint when this blows over.
You should have like a druid
Alright,
specific
let's
quest
see
if
what
you're
we
gonna
can
do to like
find.
gives you an ability.
Do you know where? Here?
They should just gave you one, right?
Let's see. I have Exile's Reach. I have a couple quests over here that I can accept. Let me get my mount. I'm starting to feel like a new player now. What the fuck?
Dude, have you ever heard of Gantz?
Yeah, the youth server?
No, the manga.
Ants? Is that what you said?
Gantz
Gantz. I.
or Gantz? I don't know what the fuck. I don't know how it's pronounced.
Remind-
Gantz.
Wait, what's it about?
So it's like
I shouldn't have left Ironforge.
these guys die, right? And they wake up in a room with a big ball,
Rescue anyone you can
and the
find.
ball tells them like you have to like kill these things, right? Like you just have to. The way it is now.
Who's
And they're, like,
killing?
tele-
Like, with the world?
Everyone who's like it's like a pool of people who've recently died get teleported to this room, and they're like not dead anymore. And the ball is like you have to go fight these aliens. It's just life, and then it like teleports them out of the room to go fight the aliens, and it's just like they just have to deal with it. And then like after they're done with the job, the like ball lets them go home, but only for like a period of time before they get like sucked back into the room. And then they gotta like fight more aliens.
That is. It's almost like what's going on right now. It's so interesting. Where did you hear about this?
A YouTube video.
Interesting. Have you?
It was like the madness of Gantz, and I was like, I've never heard of this, so I watched it.
How does
And
the art style
it
look?
sounds like basically tonally, it's a lot like Squid Games.
Tonally interesting, and it's a
Like,
manga,
it's
right?
like fucked up. No one knows what's going on. No one knows why they're there. Yeah, it's a manga. And I guess like the most like interesting thing about the art style is that the guy who made it used it CGI models for some of the stuff. Like he would make a CGI model and trace it.
Oh.
And so some of the art is really weird looking because of that. Like the main characters all look manga-ish and like anime-ish,
Right,
but
but
all the monsters look like weird traced 3D models. So they just look bizarre because like the shading on them is all weird.
that sounds so
Is
fascinating.
someone there? Help!
And
Elune, guide them to me.
I'm listening.
this, remember the why you know meme?
Yeah.
That's from Gantz.
Really?
Not the like stick figure, but the face is from a Gantz panel.
Holy shit.
And that blew my mind when I first saw that.
Yeah.
I was like, no way.
I kind of want to watch it now.
The anime was finished before the manga finished, so like the ending is different. But the manga itself is a fucking trip. Because it's like a lot of shit is like just in there for shock value.
Right.
The fucking guy. So like the first like girl, like there's like the main girl. It's like fucking like every fucking person she interacts with like attempts to rape her.
Oh.
It's like played for laughs, and it's like really weird. Everything in it is like so violent. Like characters just die senselessly for no reason,
Huh.
constantly.
I'm just writing the name Gantz in the thing so I'll remember for later.
Yeah, Gantz.
Creatures. We
Find
cannot
that.
stop to help them.
But yeah, that panel is like a guy got like the guns that they use are like alien guns. And how they work is like after a period of time, whatever you shot them at is like destroyed.
You're alive.
So it's like a guy like took one of the guns home after a game of Gantz and like shot this other guy in the face with it, and his head exploded, and that's like what the
They just lost their home.
what his face
Well,
looked
I
like.
guess you could see it that way.
Pretty sick.
And I was like, oh my god, it's why you know.
You should have known better than to say that to a
I was
druid.
like, man, this is not the reference I was expecting.
You were just telling me how much you hate spiders.
The light shines on all creatures. That does not mean I have to like them.
But anyway, I was like, as I'm watching it, I'm like, I feel like Squid Game's like ripped this shit off.
Ripped, what off?
Gantz.
What came first?
I think Gantz. Cause Gantz
Oh, so what are we doing next? The quest-wise?
Gantz
Sorry.
came out. Yeah, Gantz came out in
Ogres
2000.
and necromancy. A dangerous
Yeah.
combination.
Like obviously they're not playing for money, and there's this whole like weird aspect of like nobody knows what the fuck is going on, and I don't think anybody ever knows.
Uh-huh.
Here, come this way over here.
Oh, wait.
But just like the brutality of it,
I'm
the like
listening.
having to play a
May the
game,
stars guide. I
or
found
like
an
that's what the
ancient
thing
druidic
says.
stone
It says it's a
nearby.
game.
Let us approach it and commune with the wilds.
What is this?
Oh, and then there's like the implication that like the aliens that they're like hunting are not necessarily bad guys. So like they're like a lot of the characters are like coming to terms with the fact that they're just like shooting random innocent creatures that are just trying to live.
Huh.
So a lot of it is just like fucked up for the sake of being fucked up. It's like really, really dark. Like the complete opposite of fucking One Piece.
Sorry, jeez. I'm putting some stuff over on the stream
dude.
thing. I'm just testing, but I'm listening at the same time.
So anyway, I just thought I'd give it a try, and I got like really hooked. Even though there's like a lot of like fucking violence, and the rape shit is weird because it comes up like every other chapter.
Japan and rape. I'm just-
Yeah, they don't really care about that kind of thing.
I wonder why. Like it's
They
obviously.
got a different perspective on women. They just don't give. They just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like Japan is like, if you are a woman with small tits, you're subhuman.
It's kind of sad, but yeah.
I'm just like, man, I don't know. Seems a little brutal.
The bear.
Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy.
Oh shit.
You go.
He's behind you. Whoa. He's got a fail thing. I wonder if I can aim him. If that was a fucking hunter.
Oh yeah, and then there's like a gay guy, and then one of the main characters is like at school, and the gay guy's like, "I'm gonna rape him." And you're like,
What
"What
the
the
fuck?"
fuck?" And you're like, "What the fuck is happening?" And then he actually does try to rape him. So you're like, "All right."
And now I gotta fucking kill him.
Yeah, he like beats the shit out of him. Oh, a lot of it is just it's just bizarre. And they say that it gets a little more it gets more fucked up before it gets better, from what I understand. I'm not that far in yet, but it's fucking addicting. Especially when like everyone's always dying. And then they always die in like a fucked up way. Like they'll like win a fight, but then like something like impales them or like they get fucking acid splashed. Or something. You're like, Jesus. You ever see the movie Cube?
No, I don't think I ever did. But you told me about it.
Cube is kind of like that too. Just like awful things happening to people who are just confused.
Yeah. I have a druid thing over here that I'm doing.
Oh yeah.
I have to commune with a stone. And I get my travel form.
Kind of like that. It's like people are like in a situation they don't understand. It's not explained to them, and then they're like subject to horrible agony.
Spirits of nature, we beseech you, bestow your
There's not a lot of
gifts
stuff
upon
in that
this
genre,
druid.
to be honest.
The spirits answer.
But I kind of like it.
Listen to their whispers. Learn the
Oh
lessons
fuck, I
that they
didn't it.
impart.
Sorry.
Part of my dark
Spirits of
twisted
nature,
psychopath
we
mind.
beseech you, bestow your gifts
John's
upon
wearing
this
the
druid.
fucking-
The spirits answer.
Yeah,
Listen
give me
to
extra
their
extra
whispers.
wisp, brothers.
Learn the lessons that they impart.
Oh, is it all finished? Did we do it? We did it, Kiefer.
You got him?
Ishuala,
Oh, my bird, yeah,
the
I did it.
wilds beckon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I will return
And I
to
get
Captain Garrick.
my bear
Perhaps you can
form
in your new animal.
and
Damn, dude. They just gave you all the forms like right off the bat like that.
oh, that's all I got. It was just these ones. Yeah,
That's a lot though. It's funny because you know I've been playing hardcore, so like you don't see cats that often. Let alone travel form, because travel form I think is level 30,
Really? Oh wow.
and you have to do a quest for it.
Right, for sure. I'm just checking to see what other things I could do as tank. Or with my bear form now.
You swipe and you maul. That's what you do.
I don't even think I have them all yet. Yeah, no, I don't. Shit. Let's see. For cat, though, I can. Let's see. Mango. Bite. My bird form, my boomkin wants to come out. I mean, my guardian form wants to come out. But he can't do anything. It's all good. Now let us continue. Sorry.
Woohoo! The mountain.
Oh.
And then I found out about Zatch Bell too. Did you see that shit?
That was legit?
That's real.
No date, I'm assuming?
No, like it's currently being written.
Oh. Well,
Oh, cause I've been I've been going to bat for Zatch Bell forever.
yeah, I remember.
And then I was like, I was watching all these YouTube videos because everyone's like appreciating Zatch Bell all of a sudden.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna complain. I started watching these videos, support these people who have good taste. And then this one guy was like, yeah, Zatch Bell 2 is out. And I was like, no, it's not. But it's like dead ass. It's like Zatch as king. He's older.
I still need to read the first one, and I don't even know what happened at the end.
Zatch wins, of course.
Of course, I do know that there's the other side of him, like the different version. It's kind of complicated. You kind of loosely told me.
That character gets eliminated like way before the end.
Yeah, I know there are parts that you've loosely explained, but like I would need to.
It's funny because the anime keeps, I think Zeno, he's Zatch's brother. Basically, like they're both descendants of the current Mamoto king and queen, and like they each have like a fraction of their parents' power in their magic. And I think that Zeno, the gray one, was the queen, and Zatch is the king. And so, like, Zeno erased Zatch's memory, because, like, he knew that Zatch was, like, cracked, OP, busted Mamoto. So that way, like, Zatch Bell would be all fucked up. You alright?
What?
You
Oh,
fall asleep?
yeah. I think I was telling. I'm so sorry. I was listening to you, and you were talking about something, and then like I just like, I just. No, I'm gonna.
You're stoned out of your gourd.
Well, so yeah, I'm just pretty tired. Right? Yes,
Oh,
yes,
you're
yes.
good, man.
Okay.
Let's get out of this zone so you can go to bed.
Yeah, I wanna. Yes.
We're pretty close to the end. There's like one little section we gotta do, and then we're done.
I have a thing for the harpy problems. What's coming up?
Yeah, we come over here.
All right, let's do that. Actually, wait. Let me travel. They don't go as fast as you.
Anyway, Zatch 2.
Well,
that was cool.
it is pretty interesting. Do you know how far they are into it?
It's pretty new.
We have to do this. We have to
Hurry the fuck up. There's like a big ass bird that's gonna come.
Have patience.
Hang in there. I'm here to help.
I'm sure you
Here to
will.
help.
You're a random
Keep
Pandaren.
fighting. I'll heal you. You're a true hero.
Anyway, One Piece still good though.
Yeah. You are getting into. It's just kind of unfortunate. A lot of like the theory crafting of what's going on and all the cool stuff is what's on your
Something
mind,
huge
but
is headed this
like
way.
reading
We can
it,
beat it
you're
if we
not
fight
close at
together.
all.
For the
Which
Alliance!
is quite unfortunate. I will say, if you really do want, I could tell you like some stuff you can like some islands just like that aren't super important, like, or if you want to go gung ho and truly just at least get the filler crap out of the way, but you know, read it.
Nah, I'm enjoying it.
You are.
I want to experience it as it is, and then it's also like it's not even over yet. So I'm sure there's probably tons of shit that people know that is still not even in the right context. You know?
Correct. Yeah, I'd say you're right about that.
Like whatever happens at the end, who knows?
Where'd you go? Okay, so now we go to. Oh. Where did we go?
Turn in these quests, and then we gotta go kill all the ogres, and then we run like a fake dungeon, and then we're done.
Okay, I'm following. I don't see any markers for. So it's high and tired. This is not how you make a good game. No, I'm just kidding. Oh shit. King's Honor, friend. Alright.
Oath honor.
So now we're taking those guys down. Oh wait, do we have to get this quest really quick? Light spawn?
No, that's an optional one.
Okay, let's go.
Like we're gonna be level 10 either way.
Right.
So we come over here, turn in this quest, go up the hill, fight the ogres, go to the dungeon, and go home.
Oh, okay.
Fade. So funny that there's still like threat reduction abilities in this game. So I'm
Right.
like, when the fuck am I supposed to use that? Does anyone ever pull aggro off the tank anymore?
Yeah, sometimes if the DPS is higher and their item level is like 30 points higher, yeah, you could.
You need something?
I am listening.
Fuck, I always hate getting shit from
See you
these ones
around.
because I don't know who's like, what's the fucking...
Hey there. See you later.
Oh, my back hurts. Beep 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 beep. Top 10 manga number 10. Original One Piece. I don't know, One Punch Man.
I put One Punch Man up there.
The original one,
Yes.
like the 4-panel,
Yes, I agree.
drawn by hand mess.
How are you? I'm here. Alright, I made it.
Yeah, turn the quest and then talk to the dwarf.
I turn my quest.
You don't have a quest?
No.
Oh shit.
I have a...
What?
The one that's highlighted is the harpy problem.
You didn't finish it?
It never even told me to get it. Hold on, I'll go get it. One second, one second, one second. Shit, you know, to be honest, I might be a little too
We
high.
have to rescue my friends.
I don't say that too often.
Stay away from dark magic. Hila and I will
Meet
scout
with
ahead.
Harry near the
We'll
Harpy
meet you to the north,
Roost.
just outside the heart of the
Alright. Just give me a minute. Usually I say I can...
Oh no, so you gotta do that whole thing again with the bird?
Oh, I think so. Well, good thing this is a test room. I don't look like a fucking idiot in front of it.
It
Yeah, we're
seems the
just
Harpies
chilling.
are holding one of your people captive.
We're just
That's
chilling,
Mary, our
man.
mage. We have to rescue her.
Oh, well, this
Be
is actually a
careful out
perfect
there.
opportunity,
Stay away
you
from
know.
dark magic.
I'm not being sarcastic or being
Stay
condescending
focused.
either. If you're telling me my,
Let's deal with those harpies. I just hope
what's
Mary
called?
is okay.
My
She will
plan
be.
that
Come
you're
on.
giving me. Supplements
Alright.
and stuff.
So this is probably gonna put you to sleep.
I'm out of
But
range.
I've been doing a lot of reading about the mechanisms behind tumor growth. And basically, from everything that I've read, what I've come to the conclusion of is essentially what cancer is like evil bodybuilding. So all of the mechanisms that are in place for tumor development are very similar to the mechanisms in place when you're trying to build muscle mass from lifting weights.
Right.
And as a result, the same hormonal combinations come up, right? Which tends to be cortisol, right? Stress, serotonin, 5-HT, estrogen, and prolactin. And all these hormones always tend to operate together. You're running into a tree. I put you to sleep that fast?
Yes. I heard it
So-
running into a tree, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Anyway, the idea behind the protocol
Uh-huh.
that I want to use is to basically give you the opposite of all of those hormones, and then put your metabolism back in order to the sense that it can heal itself. Because from everything I understand about how a tumor works, is it is essentially it's an injury that keeps forming a scar over itself forever, right? Like it doesn't know how to turn itself off. And so you'll become injured based on, who knows what. You ate something bad, just things aren't working right. There's toxins in your system, toxins in your environment, right? Who gives a shit? Doesn't really matter. It causes some sort of injury on the cellular level, right? The cell asks for help, so you increase like estrogen, cortisol, all the shit that I already talked about. And the body starts trying to repair it, but these cells are all still damaged because they're all still in the same environment that's causing the problem. And as a result, essentially the body keeps building and building and building and building and pumping all this protein, all of this collagen into the same spot. And this is where you get a tumor. So if everything goes to plan with what I want to do, we're basically just telling the body to fucking stop doing that. Well, the main issue with like radiation and chemotherapy that comes up time and time again is that like they put your body under stress, they injure the body, and they introduce toxins to the body. And so if they don't completely do their job, right? Like if fucking chemotherapy doesn't completely eliminate a tumor, they actually make your body more carcinogenic.
Say that word again. Carcinogenic.
Carcinogenic.
What do you mean by that?
Cancer causing.
You're more carcinogenic.
Carcinogenic. Like cancer treatments, when they are not done correctly or they're not taken to their furthest extent, cause cancer.
Me gonna bring you to boss.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, think of it like an antibiotic, right? When the doctor gives you an antibiotic, they tell you to take it all, even if your symptoms go away.
Right.
Because you have to completely eliminate the infection.
Right.
And if you don't, you can cause it to come back stronger and more resistant to the treatment. It's kind of like a similar thing. And also what Ray Pete talks about is that a lot of oncologists treat tumors as a sort of like foreign thing, right? Like the prevalent theory behind cancer is that like tumors are descendants of mutated cells.
What do you mean by that?
Like essentially that there was like some sort of DNA synthesis problem in a cell that triggers essentially like rapid cell division that the body cannot stop.
Right, for sure. But you're thinking that, actually, yeah, that would make sense that it would be somewhat genetic, but I don't know how.
What Ray Pete talks about and what a lot of other like cancer people talk about, or like alternate medicine people talk about with cancer, is that it's more of an environmental thing, right? Rather than seeing the tumor as an other or like some sort of accident or genetic thing or some sort of mutation, what you could look at as a tumor as is like the body essentially failing to repair itself from some sort of damage that's been done. And a lot of these systems that are in place in the body for healing, when done poorly or without proper resources or without restraint, can actually cause problems. It's no different than like an autoimmune disorder where the body attacks itself on accident. Tyler?
Yep.
There he is.
Sorry. Okay. Yes. Let me turn
We
this
will see
question.
through. Remain calm in the face of
Okay, what's the next thing? For I need to burn another. I can't say that. The totem.
Effigy.
Yes.
Anyway, to make a long story short, what I want to do is make your body say like, oh, we don't need to make cancer anymore. And then it'll be like, oh, this shouldn't be here. And it should just dissolve the tumor naturally, which the body has the capacity to do. Heal these motherfuckers. Heal these motherfuckers. I can't see the effigies anymore since the quest is done for me. An interesting study that they did on like tumors is that if you take a tumor, like a malignant tumor, and you put it in a fetus, the tumor actually will just go away. Like the fetus can adapt the cancerous cells into healthy cells, which kind of implies that it's not this mutation thing, or like tumors are not this other entity that needs to be killed, but rather that like tumors are indicative of some sort of like hormonal failure or like metabolic failure. And that in an ideal circumstance, restoring the whole system to proper working order eliminates the process entirely.
Yes. Where the fuck am I?
Running into trees.
I went in trees.
Are we gotta kill the bird thing? Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, kick my ass.
Alright, where is he? I see. Let's go.
We gotta come over this bridge.
Shit, sorry, man. What time is it right now? It's 1:40. Fuck.
Oh, it's late.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dog. Yeah, sorry for.
No, I'm normally passing out by this time, also.
Oh, frick. Good pimp name slip back.
I'll cast a spell to get myself out of here. Keep that. Will sate my hunger.
There is so much a man can tell you, so much he can say. I gotta come back over again and explain this to you when you're not stoned.
What do you mean?
Hang in there. I'm here to help.
It's like, it's a lot. It's a lot to
Keep
explain.
fighting. I'll heal you.
Especially because, like, I don't know what, like, your oncologists have told you
About what?
about, like, how all this works.
Supplements?
No, like, just cancer in general.
Well,
Or, like, why they do the things that they do, or, like, what it's supposed to do. Like, I don't know. I don't know what they have to say about it. It's just in, like, the diet
Huge is headed
thing
this
that
way.
I've been doing,
can
right?
do this. We
Everywhere
fight
you see it,
together.
it's just like,
For
oh
the
no, the
Alliance.
doctors are just fucking lying. They're just retarded. I'm like, okay. You know.
yes, sir.
Well, I was like, if anything, right, it's something that you could do alongside treatment.
Like this? Or what?
Yeah, like
what? Say it again.
I was just gonna say, like everything that I would give you is something that you could do alongside whatever else you wanted to do. If you
Oh,
still
I
wanted to
see.
pursue conventional treatment or like the Seattle thing.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to see how things go. Not.
Like the shit that I'm gonna have you feeling like really fucking good. Really fucking good.
I'm excited. I'm glad.
I'd like to get you like I think I could fix all your fucking problems, even the like wound. I know it sounds like arrogant, but that's what I think.
I mean, man, if you think you can, I'm not gonna say you can't.
Like if everything works out, like literally all your problems should just be fixed in like one go.
I don't have a target.
I don't know the time span
Target something first.
that we could expect, but it should solve all the problems simultaneously. One thing that's gonna probably piss you off is we're gonna have to get you off a lot of protein. But we can come back to it later. I hope you like guavas.
Keep fighting. I'll heal you.
Yeah, keep fighting.
Target.
Oh, did I turn it in? Is that it? Where is he? Oh,
Did
he's
you
over
turn it?
here.
Did you turn it in? Do you
So-
want to start this? Do you want to finish this tomorrow?
No.
I'll try my best to help.
I appreciate you like
careful
having
out
the
there.
patience, man. I seriously, I
Not even wrong.
Oh,
appreciate
level
you.
9,
to
ding
rescue the
9.
flames. Watch out for ogres. The captain will be thrilled.
Rats.
Let's get back to camp
Let's
and
see if
deliver
I
the
have
good
any
news.
new items to equip. Hold on. Got some waste. Oh, what about a glove? No. Cape? No. Actually, do I have a cape? Hold on 1 second, man. Where the fuck are the heirlooms?
Be
Here they
bumping,
are.
bumping. Let me look at Shadow Priest talents. What am I doing with this fucking class? Shadow Priest guide. Pick the talent that makes your talents good. Why does Shadow Priest get this fucking easy ass tree? What
do
the
you mean?
fuck is? Look at the start of the fucking. Okay, can I screen share with you?
Sure.
I'll screen share with you real quick. You see this? Is this sharing?
It is. I'm looking at it. I'm like this. I'm like looking at everything. This is.
No, you see how like it's like all like it's easy to start and then it branches out down here.
Yeah.
We're like look at like fucking. Like this is like what the shaman trees look like. Like they get you fucked up. Like you gotta start making choices like right off the bat. Or like look at this. Like starts out way wider at the top. Even the fucking the warlock talents are like even more fucked up. Well, I guess it just kind of goes straight down. Maybe it's the way that it just looks. I don't know.
It could be.
This looks like a little bumfuck little talent tree. Like, here you go. Have whatever you want.
Oh, thank you.
I gotta admit, I do love the look of the talent tree.
Let's see. Okay. So, well, now we gotta go to message to base. Following by.
We saved Merity. All thanks to this recruit.
Good work. Now get some rest. We'll find the others soon.
Whoa.
We can't rest until we stop the ritual.
They can't rest till they stop the ritual.
True.
Bro.
Stay focused and sharp.
Any truers in the
Keep your
chat?
guard up. Lives depend on us. Recruit, you're with us. The rest of you, stay here while we head to the Citadel.
Alright, chat. Should I be playing with my balls or fingering my butthole?
Why can't
Finger my butthole? True.
Why can't you do both?
How would then you be spanking it?
Oh, it's true. You need help. You
I
need a
guess you
machine.
could, like, if you put your middle finger. No, it's too much work. Like, that's a lot of work.
You could potentially hurt yourself. Nobody
Easily.
wants that.
Easily hurt yourself. Especially you get too excited. Forget about it.
Together, we'll see our way through this. Don't
Holy-
leave your post unattended.
No. May I have the
Stay
something?
focused and sharp.
Okay, whatever. Ask to perform the diction. What?
Oh, you gotta get.
I talked to this Merity, right? Ask Merity to perform. Yes.
Keep your feet on
Do
the
it.
She'll
ground.
turn you into a.
If you feel a strange
ogre.
tingle, that means the illusion is
And then we gotta
working.
walk into the ogre camp.
Dude, this is
All right,
awesome.
recruit. Just act like an ogre and get us inside the Citadel.
I'm gonna treat him like
Don't use big
ogres. That's funny.
Keep moving. Let's see what we can learn about the ritual.
That guy's like, show them, wave at them.
What do we have here? All the sacrifices
Make sure you really slash
we
wave.
thought we
What?
lost.
What do you mean?
You have to really type slash wave.
Okay. So what do we do now?
You wave at him?
Oh, I thought you meant like
Take
later,
them
like
to the
legit.
back.
That's so weird.
We'll seal them
Do I
with
wave more?
wardstones like we did
No,
with
no. Once you do it
Lena.
once, you're good.
Okay.
It is time to complete the
Thank you for putting up
ritual
with me.
atop the
Yeah,
citadel.
you're good, man. You're good.
And all will bow before us.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go. Malfurious. That's just your name.
Ogre Shadowcaster.
What's that?
Captain Kelra.
We brought sacrifices.
How can we break these
Just
seals?
kidding, lol.
There is always a way.
So silly.
Oh, maybe. Oh, I'm just still moving.
Yeah, so you gotta get all those quests, turn
My
in the
bad.
quest, and it should give you 3.
Okay, so
We
okay.
can't rest
Yep.
until we stop the
Can't
ritual.
rest.
Keep your guard up.
This.
Borgroth mentioned ward stones.
Ward
Find them so we can free
stones.
the
Let's get the
captain.
ward
I wish
stones.
that quests were like how like late in Pikmin 2, you could just keep mashing A and it would just pick all the Pikmin.
What? Pikmin 2?
Yeah, because I think in Pikmin 1 you had to be like near the Pikmin to pick them.
Uh-huh.
But in Pikmin 2, if you were under the onion, you could just like mash A and it would pick all the Pikmin.
Oh.
Anyway, my point is that's how quests should work.
I see what you're saying.
Like I should just like keep being able to click accept, and I should like accept all the quests for the whole time.
Right.
Make sure you loot that motherfucker.
I did. Thank you. Thank you.
Say you too late. All over.
Oh wow, that guy just.
I need to target.
Oh man, you were instantly killing these guys.
Make it big power from ritual.
Jugnog.
I don't have a target.
Make sure to loot Jugnog.
Am I missing something? What happened?
Oh. Oh, I fell asleep.
You fell asleep too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. My bad.
No, you're
Alright.
good. You gotta come over here and kill this last ogre guy and
Okay.
take his rock.
Alright. Cool. Next time I
Oh,
stream,
buddy.
it'll be more coherent and it'll be cool.
Yeah, we're gonna get this started earlier.
We keep sacrifice.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
good
stop it.
sacrifice.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
We speak too soon.
Get the rock. I did not get the rock. Alright, you ready? We're in the last stretch.
Yes.
So we gotta go up the hill, turn this shit in, do a little fake dungeon. And then
Fun.
Super fun.
Let's see if I have everything accomplished. What's the 3 Disabled ruins holding Captain. You still have that?
Yeah.
Keith?
Which one?
The controlling the stones.
Oh yeah, it's up here.
Okay, that's my quest. The rest,
Yeah, yeah.
I have like 2 other ones I need to turn in, and they are here. Aside from me falling asleep, this makes me feel like a child again. For best and for worse.
We have to rescue my friends. Stay away from dark magic.
We have to rescue my friends.
What's on your mind?
Why do I have to rescue your friends?
Thank you for saving me.
Oh.
But we still need to stop Gogro.
Is that allowed on this thing?
I owe you my life.
Acquired items.
There is still work to be done.
Complete the
The
dungeon.
ritual must be stopped.
Okay. Or are you? Why don't I cook? Alright. Damn. Okay. I want to eat off my supple body. But I need to. Okay, so we need to get our gear ready for this little mini dungeon.
We're gonna do Dark Maul Citadel.
It's so scary. Wait. Oh, wait. I'm not ready. Alright, hold on. Don't do it yet. I wanna. Hold on. My time. Well, let me see I wanna be I wanna be the tank.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Next level.
I probably won't do like any damage. But now
I
it's
didn't even real.
what? Kiefer? Where'd you go? Kiefer. Keef. Keef. Hello?
There we go.
Hi. Hey, what
Can you hear
happened?
me?
I hear you now.
My fucking headset got caught in my chair, and then like I kind of like spun and it unplugged like everything.
Oh no.
All right, I'm back. We're good.
Good
We're good.
fortune.
All right, for real, for Rizzle, for really Rizzle. Let's go.
My ass will push up against this.
All right, for really real this time.
How do we go for it? Just okay.
Let's move.
Ready?
I'll draw the ogre's attacks. The rest of you focus on
I'm
taking
so
them down.
excited.
I'll try my best to help.
My first dungeon ever.
Why the fuck am I lagging?
You're lagging right now?
Yeah, bizarre.
We've almost cleared the room. Keep pushing.
This place is full of necrotic energy. They must be close to reanimating the dragon.
Oh, sorry. I'm right behind y'all. I'm just a slow bear. You know how it is.
Just a silly guy.
Silly guy looking for a silly girl who can do some silly things with me.
Do some
I'll
silly
keep this attack
things on my
focused on
dick.
me.
Silly things
Henry,
on my
you
dick.
heal us up.
Understood, Captain.
Where did you guys go? Is it this way? Oh yes. Hello.
I don't have a target.
Here we go. Gorgroth, you son of a bitch.
Destroy you all!
Now, everyone, for the Alliance!
Divine Shield.
Final sacrifice!
No! He's completing the ritual! Nothing happened. I think we stopped it.
You have given me nowhere near enough power.
Don't give up! We can still win!
Pathetic mortals! Your deaths will nourish me!
Hell yeah.
That's how you do it. Ah, you know, I forgot to get the quest for the. I think I got. Yeah, I forgot to do the quest for the. Do the dungeons or whatever. I gotta go back. Wait. What? No, not that.
I don't think there shouldn't be a quest for the dungeon.
There's not like a weekly thing or whatever.
Look! Alliance reinforcements!
There you are!
Is there one?
Trying to get
I
me to
think
stop
so.
at each-
I'll check when we're done with all this. Oh well, wait. Obviously, it wouldn't really apply to what we're doing because we're so fucking low level. I don't know why I was thinking about that.
Together, we'll see our
Alright,
way
We're
through
together,
this.
right? Where are
ride.
you?
Right here.
Oh, okay, cool. Just making sure. Where'd you go?
Ogres and
Okay.
necromancy.
We can ride the
Dangerous
storm.
combination.
Stone.
Don't leave excellent
Fuck
work,
yeah.
recruit. Hop on a griffin and
You
fly
ready,
home to
baby?
Stormwind.
I'm ready.
Motherfucking. Let's see. You will not be able to return any content or adventure you might have had. Yeah. No turning back.
We did it. We defeated Exile's Reach. In this moment, I am euphoric.
The rest of those ogres are running for the hills! They never stood a chance.
In time, the island will heal from their
So
dark
touching.
rituals.
Look on the horizon. One of our airships approaches.
A true testament to the strength of the Alliance. Come on, recruits. Let's go home.
We made it.
Yeah. Still got the fucking birds. Jesus Christ.
For the Alliance.
Stormwind City, capital of the Noble Alliance.
I was thinking
Though
cinematic
they
to
hail
introduce
from
me to
many different
Stormwind.
lands, the races of the Alliance convene in Stormwind
Have you seen this?
on matters of trade
Yeah.
and diplomacy.
Oh wow.
This is
This
dope,
cool.
Their
isn't it?
age-old enemy,
Yeah.
Stormwind looks
the
really
Savage
cool now.
Horde, poses an ever-present threat. But no matter the challenge, the soldiers of Stormwind stand ready to face it. As one of the ancient and elusive Night Elves, you have ventured forth from the sacred forests to aid your allies and protect the wilds.
I have.
Azeroth faces countless threats. Bold heroes are needed to rise up and defend her. For the Alliance!
Alright, man. I think I'm gonna hit the sack off that one.
Oh yeah. So he finally did it though.
We got there. Now
Oh,
we could
yeah.
just start grinding.
Yes, absolutely.
through a lot
Thanks
together.
for helping me stay up through, man. And
Best of luck to you.
dude, like just
Oh, happy to help.
like I'm not trying to
Feel
be
free to
sappy
explore
or
the
anything
city
too,
with
but
Wendy
you know,
while I
thanks
report to
for
King Red. I'll send word once we have our
you know,
next mission.
still constantly asking me to come, even if, you know, I might probably no. I want you to just keep doing that just because, like, with everything going on, it's just unpredictable and it's in a weird spot. So, you know, I'm trying my best and I want you to, you know, keep bringing.
Well, you know what I mean? I'm here for you, man.
Yeah.
In any way. And I really think that everything that I've learned over the past several years is what is gonna get you out of this. You know?
Yeah, I really hope so. Just because, like,
We-
Seattle thing it's a
Well,
possibility.
The
Well,
Seattle thing is interesting. Like, I don't know anything about it.
it's the operation would be basically I come in and they filter my blood out and take most, if not all, of my white blood cells out, and they put
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Like a
I had it before.
dialysis
This isn't the
genetic-
first. Yeah, this isn't the
You've
first
done that
time.
before?
Yeah, I've done this before, and it's just
Did it?
the fear of the school, and for the longest time we didn't think it was nothing. So, you know, not to say I wasn't affecting other people when I wasn't. It's just like I'm trying to even focus on what I'm trying to say, but yeah, I don't know, man. Like,
No, I know it's serious, and yeah, I've been talking to Mom the past couple of days about
yeah, it'd be
you
easier
know
to
if you are open to it and you want to commit to it, I have a full plan in place. Something that we can get you on doing. It can be either something that you could do in isolation, or it can be something you could do alongside conventional treatment if you want to continue doing that. Like, it goes hand in hand with either. So, like, I want to start being a little more, like, hands-on and, like, just making sure that, you know, you're being taken care of, I guess. It's hard for me to, like, watch everything that you go through from a distance. Like, I don't like it, and part of it, I don't know, part of me feels guilty. I don't know if that's, like, selfish.
What makes you say that?
I just feel like I should have been, I don't know, studying more, helping you more from the get-go.
No, man, I don't want you to. Seriously, I don't want you to ever think that at
It's
all.
good to be
Like,
back in
the fact that you
Stormwind.
were even doing anything like this, you know, like,
Let's ask the
uh,
guard how to get to the stables.
what is that guy doing?
Get to the stables.
It's just, you really didn't need to do any of it. And the fact it's like, I'm definitely gonna try anything, but don't think that you should have done this sooner or anything, because seriously, with the route that everything is going, no one could have expected it, and it's weird. The whole thing's weird.
Well, just from, you know what I mean. People walk back in way worse condition than you are
Did
in
you get directions?
Yeah.
all the time.
Right.
So I'm not ready to
Nothing compares to the power of science.
call this over or
Old
anything.
Town,
You know what I
here
mean?
we come.
I like refuse to accept that in any capacity. Like I believe wholeheartedly, 100% that this will all be fixed. And I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I believe that like I could get you back to 100%, and you can go back and live your life how you should be living this whole time, you know?
It'll be.
And this will just be like a fucking insane memory, or well, you probably won't remember it.
But I'm just, you know, it's just, I don't even want to be just back to what it was before. I just want to be like where we know, like through scan.
Yeah, no, I want you ringing that fucking bell. You know, and then we could work. You know, you go from there.
We're headed to Old Town.
But
which is,
I believe
well,
that
an older part of town.
it's 100%
Stormwind
possible.
Has a lot of history to it.
That's all. I don't want to say any like morbid shit. I just think that
No, like, what do you mean morbid shit?
well, you know, just situations is scary.
You could seriously, you could be as morbid as you want, man.
I feel like you're dealing with that enough on your own.
But
I don't want to contribute to it. I want to be the retardedly optimistic one.
nah, and if a part of it is, it's maybe not conscious, but part of it needs to be vented in a lot of cases, and I'm not gonna be offended.
Yeah, I mean, it's not about like offending. I just think, you know, another big part of cancer is stress. I
Yeah,
think you're stressed enough.
I agree.
I think everyone around you should be doing their best to make you as comfortable as possible. Because that's, you know, that's genuinely part of recovering from this sort of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. The fucking.
So for me, I'm like 100% optimistic. I'm like 100%. We got options. Like we got lots of stuff to do left in the tank. So for me, I in my mind, like you will be better. And I would even like put like that on a timeline of like 6 months.
6 months?
For real. Obviously, like everything would have to be done a certain way, but I think it's possible. I mean, they've had people, they pull them off treatment, stage 4 cancer, stage 4, all different types of organ failure, brain tumors, lung tumors, all the bullshit, right? Like all the shit that's supposed to be like 100%, they don't know how to treat it, right? They pull people off treatment, and these people have full recoveries in like 3 months. You know?
Yeah,
It happens all the time. And because of the way that oncology works at the moment, right? They have to act like it's a miracle. Like they got no idea what happened. But you know, there's a lot more stuff to try. I've talked to mom and dad, and I know that they're always like, "What are we supposed to do?" I've got like 10 fucking things in the chamber that we can do.
What would they do? What do you mean? Like,
Well, you know, a lot of it's like, you know, you're waiting on treatment from doctors.
right?
And I think that a lot of the doctors don't really have any answers for you. At the very least, like not any satisfactory answers.
Yeah, not at all.
So I think like for me, if someone told me like we're gonna try this, but you know, that's not what I want to hear. Right? Like I want to hear like either this, or this is gonna work. You know what I mean? Or like you need to make this and this adjustment at home, and then I'm gonna give you this, and then the combination of these two things is how it works. Right? So like with what I'm doing, I can like explain to you the processes that I'm trying to invoke.
Yes.
You know, and then also like the mechanisms behind everything. So like in my mind, I've got the silver bullet. And I believe that we're in the home stretch. And I think after about a week, you're going to be feeling good as fuck doing my protocol. Because it's all energy. It's all metabolism.
What do you think about, you know, Jordan Peterson and his daughter's, like, I don't want to say carnivore diet, but like their carnivore diet?
So, carnivore has a couple upsides. The primary benefit of carnivore is that it essentially automatically removes all processed food from your diet, right? And it also kind of inhibits you from eating out at a lot of restaurants that use like seed oils or toxic additives in food. That's the main upside. The main downside when it comes to cancer growth is that protein, particularly like high tryptophan protein, which is found in muscle meat, fuels tumor growth. And a lack of a carbohydrate source causes your cortisol to rise when you consume muscle meat, right? When you eat muscle meat, it's very, very stressing on the body. You essentially release the same amount of cortisol that you would if you had just ran a mile. And if you're not offsetting that, it can cause excessive tumor growth. So carnivore, for me, would be something that you should try in remission. I don't know that it's a good diet for like getting to that point. But like later, if you get your conditions fixed and you just want to pound fucking steak all day, you know, you'll have some upsides to that. It does age you pretty drastically. That's the thing. You see people who are on carnivore for like 4 or 5 years tend to like get really old, and a lot of that has to do with like the same pathways that fuel tumor growth, right? All the cortisol flooding, tryptophan, and fucking mTOR, which is the main thing that I've been like trying to read about lately, especially because Mom was sending me fenbendazole again, and I was like laughing because I sent the fenbendazole shit like a year and a half ago.
Huh.
And now that I know so much more than I did then, I was able to like put 2 and 2 together, read some studies on fenbendazole, and found out again this mTOR channel is something that I've been trying to really like learn about, because mTOR is used in both bodybuilding and in cancer. And it seems to me that a lot of the ways to treat a tumor are the same ways that you would go about like killing gains. Because I mean that's what it is, right? It's your body building mass just that you don't want. So it's like it's a lot of moving parts. I think for me what makes me the most nervous is like drug interactions. I would never ask you in your current position to like stop taking oxys or fentanyl or whatever the fuck they have you on, because I'm sure that you're in a lot of pain. So I think that like we just gotta fucking run it anyway. A lot of the stuff I'm giving you is like exogenous hormones and vitamins anyway. So I don't know. I don't think that they would have any kind of negative reaction. It's stuff that would be in your body anyway, you know? It's like, whatever. May just be like fucking blitzed, cross-faded, feeling hella good, and then pop a oxy and take a fucking nap. We'll figure it out. We'll cross all those bridges when we come to them. But I gotta give the full rundown to mom and dad so they understand the process. And then you're gonna be drinking a lot of orange juice, big guy.
That's okay. I like orange juice.
Yeah, orange juice is fucking legit. You willing to eat organ meats?
To eat it?
Yeah.
Like, to what extent? Like, just cut up
Have you ever had liver? Yeah.
I've never had it on a table, but on a plate, but I wouldn't be opposed to it.
I got a whole method that I use to makes it taste. It's very palatable. Not gonna say good, but it's very palatable.
I figured. I'm still trying to find like talents. What are good talents?
Oh, and do you like coffee?
I love coffee.
That's great news. This is all great news.
Guardian, Druid, best talents. Also, a lot of this stuff because I know I'm high, and we should definitely. I hate that I couldn't go to the game on, what's it called, the baseball game. But next time we talk, I'll actually have like a piece of paper so I can remember these things to help me.
I'm gonna bring all that shit over to you. I wanted to do that last week, but things got out of hand. The kids are hard to manage. I just need to write it beforehand and bring it over.
You want to say it again?
I was gonna say I wanted to go over it on Sunday when I came over, but with the kids it was hard to manage. The kids like to run mom ragged.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure after the interaction. Did you see it?
What?
I just lost my train of thought. It was like right in my face, and then it just zip. Never mind. I don't even.
You asked me if I saw something.
I know. Like I have no idea what I was talking about. It doesn't matter. Anywho.
Anyway, I'm gonna get it all set up. I'm gonna talk to mom about it. Get you ordered some supplements, and then we go from there.
They're not obviously. It's what would you be getting?
So to make an itemized list here, we're gonna need progesterone.
You don't need to be, you know, if anything, you don't have to be super specific, but you know.
Yeah, I'm just explaining what it is. Progesterone, vitamin E, vitamin B1 and 3. So that's thiamine and niacinamide or nicotinamide, depending on what you are looking at. I got those fucking pyruvate. We need to get fucking probably get you on a magnesium supplement. It's just nice. K2. And if possible D3. I would prefer you get that from the sun, but I know you can't go outside all the time. And then also a little bit of red light therapy. I gotta talk to mom because the rigs she was looking at, I found out, are actually carcinogenic. So I gotta get you a red light therapy that has incandescent.
It's
so
carcinogenic.
Yeah, it cause like that it could exacerbate
Oh.
tumor growth. So there's two types of red light. There's the UVB, and then there's incandescent red light, which has both UVA and UVB. So when you don't have both types of UV, it essentially puts a stress stimulus on the body, and it's been shown that some red light therapy can actually exacerbate cancer growth. So if you don't use the proper red light, which is like incandescent red light, essentially like light bulbs from 50 years ago, right? It's really all it is. That type of lighting is way more conducive to a healing state in your body, regulating circadian rhythm, vitamin D, all that good stuff. And then I gotta eliminate a few things from the diet, mainly eliminating PUFA, polyunsaturated fatty acids, seed oils. Right? PUFA. I'll explain that in more detail when you are more alert.
Okay.
And also eliminating ideally high tryptophan containing protein. So this is muscle meats, right? Not something you want to be eating with a tumor. I know Mom told me a couple days ago that they made you like bacon and shit. Not good, especially because bacon is smoked, so there's like that factor on top of that as well. So we're gonna have some diet overhauls that I hope we can keep consistent. It's gonna be hard, I think, just because I don't know where your nausea takes you. I'm hoping to find you options, like things that you're willing to eat, like rice, fruit, gelatin, high gelatin containing foods. Like we could still eat like essentially like muscle cuts that have a lot of connective tissue, like drumsticks, chicken drumsticks, stuff like that. Worry about all that shit when we come to it. Because I also want you to get through your radiation, just so we know the result of that, you know?
Well, the idea, honestly, is with how many days we're doing it, it's not going to get killed. I'll tell you right now, that's what the outcome is going to be. It's not going to be killed. It's not going to be, like, dramatically damaged to a point. The idea is to have gotten it to a point where the symptoms that I were feeling before, which were the dry heaving, the throwing up, and abdominal movements, you know, go to the bathroom.
They're not trying to stunt growth or anything?
They're trying to at least just get it to stop growing at the moment, just so when I do get to Seattle, knock on fucking wood, they could be like, alright, so this is kind of like as it is, you know, like if they to just essentially quote unquote put a flame under it, wake it back up, they could be like, alright, this is just how it's been in its heyday when it was at its worst. And from there, they probably can get better assessments and judgments on who to treat, and yeah.
Got it. Okay. Well, who knows? Might sound retardedly optimistic, but as a possibility that, you know, never is even necessary to begin with. We'll see what we can do. And then I'd like also, like, if I could just get your metabolism up to snuff, and then you're not dealing with like radiation or chemotherapy anymore, I think that your wound would actually begin to heal as well. To not have your, you know, body systems being challenged like that all the time. But, you know, we'll have to keep a close eye on it. Because who's to say? And then after that, we'll adjust the plan based on the reaction. Oh yeah, and I forgot to aspirin. Gotta have your aspirin. I'm gonna make you love aspirin. You're gonna be a lifelong aspirin taker after this. Anyway, like I said, I'll explain all this again when you're more lucid.
Yes, absolutely.
But just know that I got, like I said, I got a whole bag of tricks.
Yeah, if you, I'll tell you more. Yeah, for sure. I'll talk to you more about it tomorrow or whenever we see each other.
Yeah, I think you should get some sleep.
I agree. All right, man.
We'll pick this up again tomorrow. Grind some dungeons. Hit level cap. Start fucking sucking dick for the Chinese people to get into Mythic Plus. And then we're golden. Then we're cooking. And then we get you cured. We get you addicted to B vitamins. And then we go to BlizzCon. We cause a ruckus. We get into a real life Makara. Kill a man with a battle axe. Get disgraced by the elements. And we come home. And then everything goes back to normal. Or whatever normal means in the modern sense for you. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, T.
Yes,
I'm about to fucking fall asleep like you.
Yes, I have a... What's today?
Thank you for listening to my ASMR. I'm glad I could put you to sleep.
Of course, man. What's today? So, Tuesday? So, we don't know what our treatment for radiation and stuff has even been. Today was missing both of my arms. But
what?
You know, that what am I talking about?
You just said you're missing both of your arms?
I'm thinking about that Havoc character. Oh, dude, I'm so fucking tired, man.
Yeah, man, let's hit the sack.
Alright, sounds good.
I'll talk to you soon.
I'll talk to you tomorrow, man.
Hit me up tomorrow. If you can't make it tomorrow, then I'm gonna try to come over in the next couple of days. So don't matter.
Alright, cool, man. You have a great
I will
night.
see you. I will see you soon.
I'll see you soon, man. Love you.
Love you, man. Get some sleep.
I will.
And I hope your arms grow back.
Yeah, we'll see.
Good night.
Oh man, I didn't realize things have still going. Well, I hope the audio stayed the whole time because, you know, I was changing shit. So, this is gonna be the first of many. Obviously, you're not. This viewer is gonna be listening to this very end part, but hopefully, I can set it up straight and just continue to do streams on here as some form of remembrance. So, it's sad, but it's truth. So I'm gonna make it as fun as possible with my friends if they want to join, and for when I play games with myself, make as many memes, and I'll have fun. I could be like that. Who the fuck was that? Oh, that was, yeah, jeez. That guy's like bounding through his flying. But yeah, man, still streaming. I forgot. Thanks, guys.